Hello everyone. Now, in the previous class, we had studied I had given the introduction of chapter probability in the chapter 15. Man, I think we had completed the four questions. Today we are going to start with the question number fifth. And that question fifth, there was the big table. So that table I had made on the board. So you can see that table, and after understanding the table, there was some question given the book, and we have to solve. So that questions are easy, but first we'll understand what is the table. So you can see the on the board there was the monthly income of the student. Monthly incomes was written, and in monthly incomes it was written for the how much money the family earn per month. So that was the questions we have to answer. So you can see the monthly income, the family earning the less than 7,000, 7,000, the vehicles per family. So zero vehicles, that means number of the family is having the zero vehicles and earning the 7,000 rupees, less than 7,000 rupees is the 10. And now such families, number of families has having the one vehicle, this is 160, and earning the 7,000 rupees, less than 7,000 rupees. Number of families having two vehicles, and it was a 25, and they are also earning the 20, they are also having the income 7, less than 7,000. And the number of families having more than two vehicles, they were the zero families, because there are no families is having the more than two vehicles if they are earning less than 7,000. Now again next part, 7,000 to 10,000. The family's income is the 7,000 to 10,000, and the zero vehicle means the such families is having income of 7,000 10,000, and there's the no vehicles, such families are zero. One vehicle 305, two vehicles 27, more than two. Same way 10,000 to 13,000, 1, 575, two vehicles 29 and 1. And this full chart is there. Now we have to calculate the some questions was there. So, and the total number of families was 2,400. And this was the survey of the 2,400 families. 2,400 families, because the this 2,400 families was there. This survey was conducted. So our total outcome will be 2,400. 2,400 is the total outcome. Now in first question, you can refer the question also. For first question, we have to find the number of families earning the 10,000 to 13,000. Means such family which is earning 10,000 to 13,000, and they have exactly two vehicles. Exactly two vehicles means 29, because the family first question we have to find what is the probability of the families has having the income of 10,000 to 13,000, and they have only two vehicles. Such families are 29. So and total number outcome will be 2,400. That will be the common in the all the case. So we'll write the total number outcome 24, 2,400 in all the case, and we'll solve that questions. So now we'll write total number of families. Total, this is the first code. Total families is equal to 2,400. That means total outcome will be 2,400. And the number of families having the income of 10,000 to 13,000 and have two vehicles. The number of families earning 10,000 30,000 have two vehicles. Such families are 29. So our favorite outcome will be the 29. So probability will be the Probability will be the 29 upon 2400. 2400 is the total number of the families we have. So first answer we got. So it is asked that number of total families. This is this two step will be common in all the case. Only from here will change. Number of families earning the rupees 10,000, 13,000 and having two vehicles. There are 29 families are there, and the total that means of failure to 29. Probability will be 29 upon 2,400, and this we can't cancel. So the answer will be 29 upon 2,400. In next question, it is asked that we have to find the numbers of families having the income of 16,000 or more per month and having only one vehicles. Means in the question what we have to supposed to find that we have to find the families earning the more than 6,000 to 13,000. 16,000 to more 60,000 more and having only one vehicles. Having only one vehicles, such families are 579, and who is earning the more than 16,000 rupees and they have only one vehicle, such families are 579. So this will be our fail outcome. Total will be the 2,400. Only we have to write the steps. So we can change the steps here. So 16,002 or more. You write 16,000 or more. This is the monthly income and having only one vehicles. Such families are 579. So our fail outcome will be the 579. Here also the 579. It will not cancel with the n numbers. So this will be the answer. Now, in next question it is asked that how many families are there earning less than 7,000 rupees and does not have any vehicles. So again you see on the board it is asked that how many families are there who that earning more than less than 7,000 rupees and they do not have any vehicles, does not have any vehicles. So such families are 10, because 10 families are there which is earning the more than less than 7,000 rupees, but they do not have any vehicles. Such families are 10. So fail outcome will be the 10. The total outcome you know that is 2,400. So again we will change the steps. Less than 7,000. One upon 240 is the answer. Now next question. Number of families earning the more than 13,000 to 16,000 per month and have more than two vehicles. Such families we have to find which is earning more than 13,000 to between 13,000 and 16,000 and have only two vehicles. And having more than two vehicles. So such families are, this is the again question you can see. This family earning 30,000 to 16,000 and they have only two vehicles. Such families are 25. 25 are the such families which is earning more than 13,000 to 16,000, between 30,000 and 16,000 and they got more than two vehicles. So more than two vehicles are 25. So fail outcome will be the 25. So we can write here 30,000 to 16,000 and having more than two vehicles. More than two vehicles. More than two vehicles. Such families are 25. So fail outcome will also become 25. Here 25 will come. 25 will be cancelling with the 2,400. So it can cancel with the 5k will. So it will be the 1 upon 96 is the answer. So this is the now last question that Last is the lengthy type of question. We have to find number of families not having more than one vehicles. Now, for this, you have to see again in the board. Now, what is asked in the question? Last question: how many families are there which do not have more than one vehicle? More than one vehicles means they can have the zero vehicles and they can have the one vehicle, but not more than one means they should have only one vehicles or less than one vehicle. So we have to add this all families. Here it was not written, monthly income was not written. It was written that such families you have to find probability which is not having a more than one vehicle. So we'll add the zero families full: 10, 0, 1, 2, 1. Then 160, 305, 535, 469, 579. This together we have to add, then we have to find the answers. So, number of families does not have more than one vehicle. Does not have more than one vehicle. More than one vehicle. So we have to add all numbers. So how many families are there? That zero column you have to add 10, 0, 1, 2, 1. Then this one column 160, 305, 535, 469 and 579. So it will be equal to together equal to 2162. 2162. So our favorite outcome will be 2162 divided by 2400. We can cancel 1031 upon 1200 is the answer. So this is this question get completed. Now we'll see the question number 6. Now you can see here now refer to the table 14.7 and chapter 14. So this question is again given in the page number 251, 14 chapter. So this is the table that you will get in the page number 241, and here total number of the student is 90. So you can see the 90 is the total number of student. That means total outcome is going to become 90. And this is the chart it is given from 0 to 20 is the mathematics marks. The number of student got more less than 20 marks, they are the 7. Number of the student got more than 20 to 30, they are the 10. And the 70 and above it is the 8. So this is the one table it is made, and on the basis of this table there was some questions asked in the. So first question was asked: find a probability that a student obtained less than 20% marks in the mathematics test. How many students are there? They got less than 20% marks. So total number of students is 90. How many students got less than 20 marks? You can see we got number of the student is the 7 student got less than 20. 0 to 20 means we will not include 20 here. 0 to 19. The 20 will be included in the other table. So 0 to 20 means the 7 students are there, though that got the less than 7. They got less than 20 marks. So we'll write the steps here. Total students is 90. Total outcome 90. And number of students got less than number of student got less than 20% marks, less than 20% marks, 20% in mathematics is equal to 7. So our favorable outcome will be also 7. The probability will be the 7 upon 90. 7 upon 90 is the probability. Now it is asked how many students got more than 60 marks. More than 60 and 60 above means how many students are there those that they got more than 60 or more than 60 marks. So again you have to see this table and we have to find how many students got more than 60. So here you have to see it clearly. 40 to 50, 50 to 60. This 50 to 60 data number of students is 20, but we will not include this 60 here between 50 to 60 because this when we have this class interval, 60 is not included in the upper limit side. 60 will be included in the other side. So number of the student got more than 60 will be 60 to 15 and the 8. We'll add 15 and 8 because the number of students those who got more than 60 marks, they will be 50 students are there who got 60 to 70, and more than 70 how many students are there? 8. So 15 plus 8, 23 is the number of the student. And remember always, suppose it is 50 to 60 is there, so we'll not include 60 marks here. 60 marks will include in the other next table because this is the lower limit and this is upper limit. The 60 will not include here, 60 will include in the other side. So we have to add this number of the student will be 15 and more than 70 and above they are 8. So this will be it will be 23. We will write here total student 90, outcome 90, number of student got 60 or above. So they will be equal to 15 plus 8. That will be equal to 23. So this is going to become favorable outcome. So 23 upon 90 is the answer. Now question number 8, again we have to refer on the page number example 2 for exercise 14.2. So that this one table is given. So I think you can do by your own that. Question number 7 is given in the book and it was asked how many students like the subject statistics and how many students do not like the subject statistics. So that table is given, so I am only making that table and on the basis of the table we have to give the answers. So it was asked 200 students are there and their opinions was taken. 200 student opinion was taken. How many students like the statistics? So it was the 135. How many students do not like the statistics, dislike? Such students are 65. Means the number of students like they are 135. Number of students do not dislike, they are equal to 65. Now in question is asked, what is the probability that students like the static subjects? How many students like the static subjects? 135 upon 200 because total number of students are 200. And how many do not like it? It is the 65. 65 upon 200. So we will write the steps here. This is the question number 7th. Total student will be 200. Total outcome is also going to become 200. Number of the student like statics. Statics is equal to 135. So fuel outcome will be also 135, and this will be 135 upon 200. So this we can cancel with the 5 table also. So on cancellation with the 5 table, it will come 27 upon 40. 40 into 5 is the 200, and 27 into 5 is 135. So this is the first part of the question, seventh first part. Now, and that the next part was how many students do not like statistics subject. They are 65. So here I am going to only change this here, but you have to write the complete full answers. Number student dislike. They are 65. This we can cancel with the 5 table. 13 upon 40 is the answer. 5 table will cancel, so 13 will come, and here 40 will come. So this is the answer for the 7th second. The 8th question, again it is from the chapter number 14. So 8th question is again from the chapter number 14. So that questions I think you can do as a homework. 8th question you can do as a homework. And 9th and 10th are activities, so no need of doing the activity questions. Now you will come directly to question number 10th. So 8th is homework, 9th and 10th are activity. So that activity which we will not do. Now we will directly solving the question number 9th and 10th. 11th question we will solve. I hope you understood, na? 11th question we will solve. That activity question will not be in the part of the examination. Okay. Now in the 11th question, there was one some of the 11 bags were there, and the 11 bags the bag is of the weight float, and it is of the 5 kg. So somebody had calculated a weight of 11 bags. Total bags are 11, and somebody had calculated the weight of the wheat flour, and in each bag it was supposed to be the 5 kg, but when it was calculated, this was the sum of the condition. In first bag 4.97, and next bag 5.05, then third bag 5.03, then 5.00, next bag 5.06, 4.98, and next bag 5.04, and 5.07, and 5.07, 5.07, and last bag it was 5.00. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But 4.97, 5.04, 5.08. 5.08 also there. 5.05, 5.08, then 5.3, 5.06. After 5.06, one more bag is there of 5.08, then 4.98, 4.98, 5.04, 5.7, and 5.0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 bags are there. Now we have to find, it was asking the question, find the probability of the bag having more than 5 kg. Means how many bags are there which in that more than 5 kg weight of the wheat flour was there. So you have to count the numbers. So you can count the number how many bags are there that is having the more than 5 kg weight. So you can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total number of bags are 7, having the weight more than 5 kg. So we will write the total outcome will be the 11 and the favorable outcome will be the 11. Number of the bag have more than 5 kg weight is equal to 7. So total outcome will be also 7. 7 upon 11 is the answer for this question. Now question number 12. Again it was there from the chapter number 14. So there was a table, and from that table we have to find. So that question also you can refer from the 14 chapters. There was a table of sulfur dioxide. So that question is also on the. Now we'll solve the last questions of this exercise. 13 questions. Again it is from the 14 chapters. So there was the ask in the 14 chapters. So in that question is asked, you can see this is the question that is given in the page number 285, and it was written in question number 1, exercise 14.2. You have to ask to prepare the frequency distribution table that we had already made of 30 students. Now where total number of students are 30, and we have to find the probability of the student having the blood group AB. So you can see that total number of the student is the 30, very clearly written. How many students are there that are having the blood group AB? So you have to count from in this column. So AB is having 1, 2, 3. So you have to count how many students out of 30 have the blood group AB. So 1, 2, 3 students are only having the blood group 30. You can refer the form page number 245. So total number of students are 30. So we'll write as steps. Total number of the students. This is the last and the question of the total students is 30. So total outcome will be also number of students having blood group AB is equal to 3. So our favorable outcome is also going to become 3. Probability will be 3 upon 30. On cancellation, 1 upon 10 is the answer for the last question. Along with this, I hope you understood the questions and the chapter. Along with this question, we completed the chapter, and now this all questions you are supposed to write in the fair copy, and there will be the date for the copy checking also, and you can refer the examples questions which is given in this chapter. They are also equally important. So I hope you will try study solve questions, and from next video we'll start the new chapters, and chapter number 14, and that chapters we will complete within this week only. And then before starting chapters, that 14 chapter, the Many things was removed from the chapter, especially exercise 14.4 is removed, and only 5 questions are there. That histographs questions are there. Some question frequency questions are removed. So before we will start the chapter, you refer that to deleted syllabus. That will not be the part of examination. And also, I am not going to teach. So till then, good day. Have a nice day.